and I'm a big literature fan.
Yeah.
So.
No, that makes sense.
Don't look at me. I don't want to do any more now.
Okay,
No.
we've had a bit of a technical error in the gallery.
Oh, okay, cool, that's fine.
That's fine.
Record.
We can't ask them last two questions because she's already answered them.
Which ones are they?
How did you decide what university was for you?
And was moving away for
Yeah, I
uni
know.
ever an option?
Just wing it.
Say what?
Ask me the questions and you can always go back and edit it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just go with the final take.
What, from the start?
Yeah, please.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right, okay.
Right, okay. So is this the proper thing now, yeah?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, bro, cool.
Starting in 5, 4, 3.
Hello and welcome to NCTV. My name's Corden-East and today I'm joined by...
Caitlin Smith.
And we have our wonderful host, Shannon, here with us today, who is going to talk to us about university and the process of joining it, as well as being in it. So, Shannon, what was your process of joining university?
A long one. I originally applied to go to York St John's. I will admit that was my kind of big thing for like months. But unfortunately, my mum got diagnosed with breast cancer. So I was very much torn on going to York. I just kind of thought being that far away from home when this big thing is happening and not really knowing what is going to go on, because it was the first time I've had to go through anything like that.
Yeah.
I decided to stay in Nottingham. Also because I knew so many friends and family here, but also people in the industry of media and even English. So I decided to stay here, but I applied through clearing, which is, sorry for my language, but a pain in the ass. Honestly, it's not as easy as they make it out to be because it's very last minute. You gotta wait for your results, all this, and it's like get there first sort of thing. It's like a race.
Yeah, first come, first serve kind of thing, yeah.
But when you apply through clearing, you have to do student finance and everything, and it's just long.
Yeah.
And then you gotta go through the accommodation, whether you want it or not.
Yeah.
So it's very long. That's how.
Makes sense.
When did you know that you wanted to go to university? Was there anything that was stopping you?
So in my first year of college, I was not very interested in going to uni. I was like, what's the point, sort of thing.
Yeah.
It was only until my second year when I was talking to my tutor at college about going to uni and other people in my class. But yeah, pretty much that's how I decided.
Just kind of last minute, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of getting up to that point where you can apply, so you start to consider it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously you spoke a little bit about, obviously, the back and forth between York and Nottingham in terms of university. Was there any other option for a different university?
I thought about going to Coventry for a stupid reason. I'm a big fan of ice hockey, and there was a Coventry ice hockey down there that I was very much into because they kept winning, and I just wanted to win.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Makes sense.
So I did consider that. It was my second option before I decided to go to NTU, but I didn't really want to go, not for ice hockey, if I'm being honest. I would have joined an ice hockey society down there, absolutely, but that would have been the only reason I'd be going.
Yeah, so obviously Nottingham has the Panthers up here. Have you got a problem with the Panthers, or is it just because
No,
the Blades win?
They were just losing, and you know, finishing an ice hockey match and then like going and drinking like the tears away, not great.
No, not for you.
No.
Did you ever consider anything other than university, or was that always the plan?
I thought about getting an apprenticeship because I'll be honest, apprenticeships sound better than university a lot of the time because you go in, you're getting a degree, and you're also earning money, and they're shorter than 3 years at uni. But when you really look at it, I feel like uni's just better for younger people than an apprenticeship.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I decided to go to uni instead of an apprenticeship.
So obviously you said about apprenticeship. What was the apprenticeship that you were actually looking into, and why that one?
So I thought about going into digital media marketing, simply because I like doing social media and creating content. I am that TikTok person, I'll be honest. But it didn't include English, like English literature, that I'd want, because I'm very much into my classic romance books, I'll be very honest. So yeah, the apprenticeship was just not as appealing to me, and also it's not as social. I wanted to go out and party, not sit with some old people in an office and type away.
Yeah, no, I think the social side sounds a little bit more interesting. Obviously, you spoke about Coventry and York, but when it actually came down to it, obviously you stayed at Nottingham. So, were York and Coventry really an option at the end of the day, or was it just kind of an idea more than a reality?
Yeah, Coventry was just an idea. York, it was more of like a dream, because I don't know if you've ever been to York, but it's a lovely, like, old looking village.
Yeah.
Like, it's all cobblestone roads. But it was more of like a fantasy, I guess, of just like living there. I think I thought I'd be like a cute little cottage girl, like out of Gilmore Girls, with my books in my arms.
Like a Rory Gilmore kind of
Yeah.
style, with no Lorelei, but still
Yeah.
Rory. Yeah.
But no, York doesn't have like the clubs that Nottingham does. It's not as alive and eventful. It's just you go to your local pub with some old man. That's it.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
That's not a bit of you, no.
No.
No, okay. Well,
Well, if these obstructions hadn't come in the way of you going to York, do you think you would have gone there instead of Nottingham, or do you think you would have stuck staying here?
I think I would have gone to York, but I don't think I would have lasted. I think I would have lasted maybe like a month, if that. And even my mum said that. She thought I'd go there, stay for like a couple of weeks, and she'd be bringing me home. Because that's what really drew me to university, like the social side of it. And York, it just doesn't have it. Like, even when I went down there for like an open day, and I asked them about like what they offered, there was not a lot. They gave me like a piece of paper and it had 3 pubs on and 1 club, and the club wasn't even that big. So I was kind of like, no.
no, I mean, that's completely understandable. I mean, the social side at university appeals to most people.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what people think of when, especially think about the first year of university. You have obviously freshers and everything else. It's a massive kind of social gathering.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's all we have for you today. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for being such a wonderful interviewee. And
Thank you
yeah.
very much.
thank you.
Thank you.
Can we finish now?